So just heading towards the Preseli Hills now, and there's signposts. There's actually a signpost saying Bluestone. I don't know if that's like a leisure park or something. It was like a brown sign with white writing. So it's like maybe it's like a leisure park. Bluestone and Blue Lagoon. So yeah, probably a leisure park thing. And I'm coming down. I've got actually behind this hedge, which you can't see, but behind this hedge is my first view of the Preseli Hills. I'm trying to get a good shot of it somewhere. But as I've come down to see if there's a gap in the hedge where I can get a shot, found this. And this is remarkably like the stones at Stonehenge. This is probably, I don't know, big lump, isn't it? So that's my first glimpse of the Preseli Hills over there, just behind that fence. I know it's not the best view, but I only spotted it just over there and there was nowhere to pull up in the van, so I thought I'd just get like a little glimpse of it. Preseli Hills, very mysterious. It's amazingly like Dartmoor actually. It reminds me loads of Dartmoor, with all the sweeping roads and the, well, it's moorland, and of course the sheep. Quite beautiful in a way. Very much like Dartmoor. See some rocks on the top of that cairn there, sticking up. Mackerel fillets in brine. It's actually a really peaceful place, apart from the cars. But in a different sense from cars. It's peaceful as in it actually feels really relaxed here. Getting the vibe. I looked on my map, I've got an OS map, looked on there, and apparently over here, a couple of standing stones. I can't see them, but they're on the map, and all like the hut circles and stuff is all over that way. That's where we'll be going. There's a car park at the top here, but it's really busy. I'm going to go past that car park and follow the road around, and that's where it all gets interesting, I think. Look at that mystical, you can see over there in the distance, just through the mist, some rocks standing up. Quite a mystical place. Now that's what we're looking for. The Preseli Hills. Look at that. Completely different. See the moorland going all the way down there. Linking up these hills. Wow. So spontaneously driving down the road, saw a sign for a burial chamber. And from a distance it just looks phenomenal. I think I've seen this, I think this is the famous one. The coastline over there, look. Cliffs dropping off into the sea. Amazing spot. Same seams found on the stones in Penwith. On the laneway I'm taking, it takes me around to another little parking spot, but it's quite a nice view. Notice on top of this hill over here, right in front, you probably can't see through the GoPro, but there's standing stones, stones that are actually sticking up, or something sticking up on the top of that hill. Look like people, but it's too big to be people. I got his name completely wrong, but I think that's Foel Dragan. And we're kind of on the end of the Preselis now. And he's got some stones at the top, look, sticking up again. They seem to be sticking up everywhere around here. Seem to be a lot of stones. People have put a lot of these stones just standing up on their driveways. Obviously, just randomly standing up in places. I've just seen loads of stones today, just standing up. Like stood in almost like monolith stones, but they just stood there. Whether they are ancient or whether they're just put there recently, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of standing stones around. Almost like they took them from these crags or whatever and stood them. There's a habit of just standing them up in places. Still just finding my bearings, going to work my way around to the other side now. There's a parking spot at the start of the walk, which I'm going to do probably tomorrow, to Carn Godog. Probably pronounced that completely wrong. But there's a parking spot that goes for the walk that goes there. The walk's a few kilometres. But we'll see how it kind of goes tomorrow. I'll probably just spend a bit of time just walking around some of these cairns, getting my bearings and all that. So look at that. That's an amazing cairn, isn't it? That looks phenomenal. All those rocks sticking up. Cairn Menin. That's that one. Cairn Menin. There's Cairn Menin in the background over there. I think that's Cairn Arthur. It's either the one over there or that one there is Cairn Arthur. And this is a bluestone pillar. This pillar of bluestone is one of two brought down from the crest of Cairn Menin by an RAF Chinook helicopter on the 6th of April 1989. The bluestones were donated by the Lord of the Manor of Minach Logdadu to English Heritage. One to be displayed at Stonehenge, the other erected here to indicate their place of origin. In May and June 1989, the other bluestone was carried from here to Stonehenge with the cooperation of Preseli Pembrokeshire District Council as part of the celebrations marking the Silver Jubilee of the Cystic Fibrosis Research Trust. It's so like Dartmoor here, it's unbelievable. It feels just like Dartmoor. It's really uncannily like Dartmoor. What a beautiful day as well. And quite quiet away from the crowds. You can see Preseli Hills over here, and that's Pembroke Docks over there, I'm pretty sure. Quite a long way. Well, quite high up as well, but quite a long way over there. If the stones were to go across water, if they're going to travel them across the water, begin down that way, if they were going to just take the pathways with the stones, they go along that way to Stonehenge, which is about there. Is it? No, anyway, I don't know where it is, but yeah, that along that way. I think it's more of a plausible thing that they went across land. They didn't even use boats or anything. I don't know. It's a possibility, isn't it? It's all theory anyway, isn't it? One of the hazards of the Preseli Hills. An adder. Nearly stood on him. See him? He's a sleepy one. He didn't even hear me coming. I even tried to stamp him to actually make him move, and he wouldn't before I turned the GoPro on. Preseli Hills adder. Crikey. Any more about? I have to be careful tomorrow then. I'm going stomping up there. So I think I'm hatching a slight plan. Although I'm struggling to pronounce the names of the farms. Parked here now by this bluestone pillar, and this is the parking here for the walk to Carn Go Dog. That's where they think that most of the bluestones from Stonehenge have come from. Carn Go Dog. So parking here and taking this footpath around here to Carn Go Dog. Or as I've just been parked over there and just watching people, they're just going straight up the tour to Carn Shan. And then there's another Carn there. Then we can go to, there's a Carn Bicker, another one, and then go on to Carn Dog. And you've got these cairns here which we can do tomorrow. And basically coming back around to Cairn Menin. Some mints I bought from a local shop in a local village earlier on. Can't pronounce the name of the village, but it's local mints. I'm going to do a proper pasta bolognese tonight, not just a bean feast. I'm going to give it proper mints, proper sauce, pasta. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do enough so I've got some to take for lunch tomorrow, because I'm going walking tomorrow on my walk. So I'll have a proper packed lunch tomorrow as well, which should be ace. Well, that's the plan anyway. Just adding the old Lloyd Grossman sauce in there to the fried the onions off. No, I didn't. I softened the onions, technically speaking. Softened them off for just one big onion, actually. It was quite strong. Softened that off for about 20 minutes with the lid on. Then put the local minced beef in there, which is smelling really nice. And just slowly cook that with the lid on for about half an hour. And I just added the Lloyd Grossman sauce. Oh, I put some herbs in as well, just some Italian mixed herbs. Added the Lloyd Grossman sauce, and we will bring this to the boil and marinate it while I'm cooking the pasta. That'd be good. Bring the water to the boil for the pasta. Little trick here for anyone who does camping. You get the water to the boil for the pasta, and then put the pasta in. So I've got my pasta to a rolling boil, and then if I take that off the heat, that'll keep cooking at the same speed as it would on full bore. So now I can simmer my bolognese while my pasta is still cooking. Job's a good one. Just gone up to 8:15 in the evening in the Preseli Hills. How lovely is that? I'm going to be walking up the other side of this ridge tomorrow, I think. That's where we're going. And then around the top. You see some more cairns at the back of there. That's quite an impressive ridge. Look at that ridge line, that's amazing. And these are all the Preseli Hills as well over here. But we're after these cairns where the Bluestones came from. How cool is that?
How's this doing? Looking good, look at that. Proper food. Proper food. Don't need to scrimp when you're out camping. Living like a king, eh? The eerie clouds coming down now. See the cloud rolling in down the hills over there and everywhere. That'll bring with it loads of dew, I think. Loads of actually, yeah, this morning when I got up, I went out for a pee. I woke up this morning on the cliffs down at Manor, and yeah, there's loads of dew on the grass. So my shoes were soaking wet. So it must be getting cold at night. See that coming down there? Look. Bringing in the dew. Got the old curtain up the front. Blocks the light out really well in there. Look. See, it's nice and dark in there. Done to perfection. Okay, I do admit I had to re-boil it a little bit just to get the heat back in again, because this pasta was quite, I don't think I had enough water really, but yeah, it still did it. I just brought it back to boil again and then let it stand again, but I did have to give it a little bit of a helping hand this time. It works as well with rice. If you're camping and you want to save your gas, just get it to the boil. You have to get it on a rolling boil, and then it's really good actually if you can, like, if you have like a hole in the ground, and put your container in the hole, and that'll hold in all the heat in your pans, because a lot of camping pans are lightweight and thin aluminium or something, so they can lose heat quick. So by just digging a hole and burying the pan, if you like, or just putting it into like a small hole if you find one, like a dip in the ground, that can help. Probably surrounded by rocks as well, that might help it, if you surround the pan by rocks, keep the heat in. But yeah, it's a good trick, that. Yeah, I was going to mix it together, but that kind of works. That. Look at that. Not bad at all. Let's see what it tastes like. That's really nice. And a proper meal. A proper meal. Which is kind of what you need out here. As in a proper meal, I mean, I've got like super noodles and I've got pot noodles and that sort of stuff. But obviously if you can cook something like this up, it'd be a lot better for the walk tomorrow. Give me a lot more energy and stuff. Thanks. So that's dinner done. Got to wash up a little bit now. But I managed to squeeze everything I'd left into that, which is amazing. And that was full to the top, this pan, with leftovers. I managed to fit it all into that. How cool is that? I just didn't trust the lid, so I'm going to have to work out what I'm going to do tomorrow to carry it. Put it in a bag, or I'll try and find some smaller elastic bands. Probably can't see anything through here, but the mist is wisping over the cairn. Wow. Special place. That's a special place. Bit untidy. Put my pillows here. I think I'll have a clear up now. Do some washing up.